guys, hope you're having a great day today. Okay, this is a continuation of Tuesday. I am out and about. We are going to hit the 2 discount stores that are in my area. I say in my area. It's still, and it's usually a half-hour drive, but it turned into a good hour and a half drive just with traffic this morning. I was like, oh, I forget about coming this way. It's in Sarasota, and it's just a little bit busier at certain times. So it definitely was busier today, but I got lots of worship time in and got to enjoy. So this is our second month of, I say my second month of groceries because I did huge haul, my 3-month stock up. So I stock up mostly on like standard things, pantry, freezer, things like that, and then in hopes that will take me for a few months. We did go and pick up in between stuff like milk and fresh veggies and bread, and I think we had a birthday in there. I got a few things for that, and so now I'm on the second month, and so instead of doing like, you know, big shopping again to fill up things, I like to hit the discount stores because sometimes they have, I say discount stores, sometimes you find it depends on where you're at. North Carolina, you would find meals, and I would be able to get meat and all that stuff because it was more restaurant overflow food. The ones that I go to here, they're mostly snacks. Like, it's sometimes like the best snack haul you can ever find. And so, but once in a while you go and you get something really great for food. It just depends on what they have. That's the discount store world. And so sometimes it's stuff that they can't sell in a regular store. They get tired of it. I think last year I found pumpkin, the Starbucks pumpkin drinks, those ones that I like to get, and they were all on clearance. Like, they were all here for like $1 or $2 because they just couldn't sell them in the store anymore. It's like they moved on to the Christmas stuff, but they weren't expired. They were still good, so I threw them in my freezer and had them for quite some time. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I was thinking it was a couple years ago, but it was great. So I'm just gonna go and look. We're just gonna look around. That's what we're doing here. I'm like, I have no like set things I have to buy. It's just, let's see what they got and do good. This one is called Sunflower Discount Store. It is in Sarasota, Florida. It's the, I guess it would be the best one in our area. That's what I would say. There is another one. It's by an Amish community, much smaller, but they do have, like, sometimes they have really great stuff in there. It just depends on, you know, what they have with everything else. So let's go in and see what we can find. I got bags of Halloween candy for $10.99 versus $20. That's always something fun to get. Lots of candies. $6 for that. This is $6 for this. So Halloween candy cheap. Here's a protein pack for $1.49 if you want something like that. Lots of fancy drinks, tons of fancy drinks for way cheaper than the store. I know that. Blackberries and raspberries, $2.89. $2 for a big thing of tomatoes, like Sam's Club tomatoes. I might get one of those. I'll eat those with it's really good. For $2, the colored carrots. Got bagged apples for $1.99, but the Macintosh ones. Look at the sugar bombs. These are, must be really good. Tomato thing, 2 for $1 for corn. $2.50 for potatoes. These are the yellow ones. For 5 pounds, I'll get some of those. It's always laid nice and neat out. And then they've got, like, look at raw cashews for $8. Lots of these things all packaged up. Pretzels for $8 for a milk chocolate pretzel. These are my favorite. Oh my goodness, for $3.39. I know that's cheaper. Let me look the price up. So 4-ounce bag is $5.88, so that is like $2 cheaper. So I'll get one of those. I like those. Twist popcorn for $1.49 for spicy there. And how much the popcorn is. 2 for $1 for those. Those are always yummy, these chips. We used to get these in North Carolina. And then these things, I got some of these last time. These were $2 for animal crackers. Just plain ones. Peanuts, big bag of peanuts for like $4 or $5. And this is really good. Coconut lime superfood bowl. I bet you that's delicious. $2.49 regular, $5.69. It's a Halloween candy for half the price for sure. High protein mac and cheese. Maybe better pasta. Gum. Mr. Salad, like a 10-pack for $2. Remember these? Cheese and pretzel. That's so funny. When kids were little, expirations real close, but it's not bad at all for $2. These are chocolate-covered gummy bears. I bet you those are really good. $3. $30 there. That's a lot of stuff. All right, what is? They're a little different. 2 for $1. That's the Knorr liquid seasoning. That was here last time. Those have good chips. Chips $3.49. Ooh, well, those are actually good. These are really good. Chili, verde, and lime. We had some last time. We'll get one of those. These are $3.29. I'm sure they are something healthy. Name it, so you can make French donuts. That would be a fun thing. You deep fry them, right? Mix, roll, fry for $2. So that'd be a fun thing to try, like a beignet. Vegan bacon bits for $2.29. These are $3.49. I'm sure these are great tasting pickles. They look like the ones that Autumn really likes compared to $7. You know what? No. With a good garlic in there. Get one and try it. True fruit for $2.99. Chopped coconut melts. I'm sure that's delicious. Okay, I like this sauerkraut right here. It's 10 per dollar. There's 18 in a box. So this would be like $1.80. I will definitely get those. That would be like $2 a box. Just pull it out and open a couple up for lunches instead of a jar. This tastes really good. I'm buying jar stuff, but this is just nice that it's all packaged up. It's like almond flour for $3.99. Sunkist Ritz. What's the difference? 99 cents for why? Sunkist with a tan. Limited edition. They're not even expired. Why are these for $1? Sunkist Fun. What? Those are really good. I'm actually going to get a few of these. That's a really good deal. I'll take Sunkist with a tan. Cookies for 50 cents. Salami for, mole. They do have gluten-free buns and stuff too. Simply Better tortillas for $1. Those are good at dates. Those are, I'm sure they're healthier and better. No fluff. I will get some of those. And you can do for $1. You can do breakfast burritos and a whole lot of stuff. Oh, pork rinds. Yeah, this would be cheaper. This is only 99 cents, so I know that's more expensive other places. Better than gravies for $1.99. It's nice, like healthy, gluten-free. 2 for $2 there, $1 piece there. Overnight oats, Toronto pumpkin syrup, creamy soup for $1.99. Let's see what they got over here. These are always good. Cauliflower pretzels. Those are, I don't know the price there, but for $1 for them. I'm not sure. 99 cents. What is that down there? Used by, it says liquid box. See, this is the random, like something's good in there. I don't know what it would be. That's your keys, you look. Some kind of liquid. I'm not sure, it doesn't tell you. Like pistachio cream for $1.99, plant-based. That's a deal. $2.49 for creamer. Cold foam for $2.49. Caramel macchiato. Coconut. That's yummy too for $2.29. That's good. Okay. There's the liquid aminos. Pretzel crisp drizzlers, $1.99. That could be really good. Make that yourself too, much cheaper. Skinny popcorn, $2. Planters nut duos, espresso, hazelnuts and cocoa cashews for 50 cents. I know that's way cheaper than the store. Nuts, seeds, and cranberry trail mix for $1.49. Baguette, but gluten-free. Organic smoothie melts for $2.99. Chow mein noodles. Remember these? We used to always get these when we were kids. Put them on everything and eat them. I think it's just a spaghetti noodle deep fry. Lemon tea. Chips Ahoy for $1.99. Blue chips. Veggie chips for 79 cents. Latin roots. Peanut butters, 99 cents. That's. I'll get a couple of these. I know it's only a little bit more at the store, but I'll get some. Let me look up the price right now. It's $2 for the 16 ounce. So these are only $1. Gonna get a couple more because expiration date is still good. And Christmas, baking is coming. And if not, we'll use it for baking. Let me get, the kids really like this stuff. The crunchy. Well, that was a deal right there. Quinoa chips. These are really good. I know Autumn really likes those. Those are really good too. That's only 2 for $1. This is really good popcorn. I had this last time, or a few times ago. Seaweed snacks for $1. These are great too for $1. Pretzel crackers. Thin rice cake for $1.49. Different. Pretzel pita chip for $2.29. Is there a 2 for $2. Buffalo Ranch. I know those are the boys like those. Gonna see what kind of snacks they have. And then look at, they've got like the lilies. This is like $1. That's the healthier stuff. So lots of good chocolates for cheap. Look at a gingerbread cookie minnows. Reese's Pieces for $1.39. I guess just everything is so expensive, isn't it? See if we see anything. You just gotta kind of look and see. Like Takis, Nacho Explosion, $1.29. True Fruit down there. It's hummus. Ground sesame hummus for $2.99. What is that? Just add water and mix. Wow. That's kind of interesting just to have on the shelf. And truffles, spicy hickory. It's kind of neat. $1.59 for cheddar, sour cream, wavy chips. Gummy bears for 99 cents. I'm not really seeing this kind of snacks to get. We might get something. We'll kind of look around the store. Dairy-free cheddar popcorn. That's really yummy. Only 99 cents. So that's a snack. I'll get 3 of those. Those are good. Always like these. I'll get 2 of those. So veggie straws are $1.50, $2.49 for a ranchy one. I do like those. And I've got Snickers popcorn. I'll get one of these. Okay, let's see what else they got. Oh, here's more. There's another bag right here. I know they like that one. They got Cheetos Minis. I'll get 2 of those. I got the boys, the other one, the girls will like that. They're $2. I got the sunshine ones. What else is on sale? The music is so loud. Lots of crackers. Saltines. Fudge rounds. Some cereal. Assume this is expensive coffee right here. Disney for $7.99. It's gotta be expensive. But I drank this stuff as a kid. I did. They have a whole box of donuts for $6, usually $18. That's the date. I have a pack of this for $6. This is Planet Superfood 2 for $8. I'm sure that's fancy, healthy stuff. Lots of stuff here. Cranberry Vanilla Wonderland tea for $2.49. Sugar cookie, candy cane, gingerbread, $2.50 and 99 cents. There's the mac and cheese sauce for $3.49. I still have mine. I haven't even used it. Ranch mac and cheese for $1. I bet you that's delicious. Quinoa for $3.49. Samani rice. Okay. This is really couscous. It's a little bit bigger for 79 cents. I think my kids like the smaller one. So tortillas on the bottom for $1. I think I like the ones we got. Cheese. Remember that one? I know these are cheaper than the store. $3.49, $3.99 for those. Loaded, what is this? Loaded baked potato. Reduced sodium loaded baked mashed potatoes. Wow, it's shredded barbecue pork bowl. Oh, there's a suggestion. Interesting. $3.49. I have like sorghum flour, almond flour, lilies, chocolate caramel chips. You know, walnut flour, steel cutouts, frosty mix, supernatural one. These are the Belgian waffle mix. Those weren't too bad. I think we like the one mix. We don't mind. We have. But just random stuff. Like if you needed ginger, if you needed Vietnamese simmer sauce, they're like, it's here for cheap. So it's a great store to come in and look up all those kind of things for. I forgot they have a freezer section. Last time they were working on it, so I see it's open. I can't wait to go see what kind of cold stuff they have. There's that beignet mix. I'm probably gonna regret not getting that, but see, like there's $40 for some kind of healthy flour. 49 cents for cups. I do have some at home. I haven't really made any. Sprinkles. And that's fun for $2.99. We have a lot of icing, decorating stuff. Peppermint, vanilla, organic coconut. Lots of stuff for Christmassy. We got lots of that. This is really good. I know I used to put that in stuff. Look through here because you're going to find great things like salt and pepper popcorn seasoning for $1. This is Kinder for lemon pepper. Let's see, movie theater popcorn. There's the vanilla beans. Cheaper. Oh, look at Old Bay for $5. I have a whole container. Ugh. I already have a whole container, but $5 right there. That's a great. What else? They got some good stuff. Saison. Just good stuff. Their Nor is only $2.99 for this, the smaller one. That's steal. Our chestnuts. Where we go to make spinach dip and we don't have any of this. I'm going to get some of these because I will make spinach dip. and they'll go, why don't we have some water chestnuts? One of those things you can never find at Walmart. Come on to $1.29. I know it's cheaper for sure. Pears, 89 cents. Those are definitely cheaper. There's the Sucker Punch pickles. Jalapenos. Need a big giant can of jalapenos. There's the sauerkraut. I'm so glad I got my 2 boxes of sauerkraut. Tahini. We still have tahini, which is good. So I just need to make some more. Ikebana. Oh my goodness, my kids really like this. Like Koreans, number one noodle. Sweet, spicy, and sour. Interesting. For $6. They have a lot of different kind of cups. There's the Ikebana. That's so neat. Okay, good. Lots of good stuff. Got pizza oil. I bet you that would make my pizza be like store stuff. Flaxseed oil. All right, lots of all this stuff in here. Tons of this stuff. Open pit for $2.99 down there. That's a big one. These, I used to love these in soup. I'm going to get one container. They're 99 cents. One of my viewers from Israel sent these to me. They're really good, and I haven't had them in a long time. Kids liked them too. It's really good in soup. We'll get 2. Soup season's going to be around. Dressings, look at, they got dairy-free ranch. Lots in here. Good, look at all that's off freezer section. I can't wait to see what they got. They got lots of drinks too, like all the weird, I say weird ones, different ones that you normally would never find anywhere, and they're probably a whole lot cheaper. I just don't buy individual drinks. Popcorn is so good. $1.99? That was 2 for $1 over there. So lots of cans, whatever you like. Okay, let's go see what else they got next up. Wow, $5.99 for a Mounds coconut cream pie. That'd be delicious. Macaroons for $10 for that whole thing. Wow, little pecan bites, $5. And a flavored cream pie for $5. Mini cherry pies for $2. It's a whole chicken for $12. Pizza for like $5. That's cheaper because I know Walmart's about that price. Oh, these are always yummy. 6 of these for $8. Not bad. Big thing of tortellini for $7.50. That's a big bag of it. We got $2.69 for an 8-pack. Pizza crust for $2.49 for 4 of them. It's pretty good. Naan bread, $4.49. Butter bagels, fancy ones for $4. Pita bread's always yummy. For $1.99. Total bread. These are always good breads for still $3.50, $2.50. They just freeze it. Brioche ones. Not bad though. This is the golden roll, just a roll, I guess. But this would be like restaurant stuff left over. So here you get a village strawberry blueberry pie for $5. The cookies and cream is $3. Let's go see what they got over here. They do sell alcoholic beverages as well. Okay, so let's see what they got. These ice creams are $3.50. $1.99. So sometimes Twix is $1.99. I always look for dairy free. This coconut milk. He doesn't like coconut milk. True Fruit. M&M cookies for $3. Oat milk coffee chip. There's a whole thing of crepes, 16 for $5. Ooh, Belgian cream puffs, 100 of them for $10. Delicious. Christmas. Oh, Daya strawberry cheesecake. Oh, I know that's cheap. Got a big giant lasagna for $10. I really don't know the price of this diamond nuggets. Is that only $4.49? Is that really that cheap? Let me look up the price of that. So it's $9. So you would save $3-4 if you wanted that. It's little things like pork soup dumplings. You know, if you bought that stuff, I guess it'd be cheaper here. We just don't usually get that stuff, so. But not bad. You get like ham and Swiss sliders. You get 8 of them for $5. Just something you didn't cook. It's right there. Chicken fried rice. You get a 30 stick of these in water, no sugar. These are $1.99. I'm gonna get those for my kids because that's 0 sugar, better than soda. 2 of them, they can mix them. There you go. There's a smoothie pack for 79 cents. You got your diced avocados for $3.49. Frozen bananas, $2.99. The Daya is Chipotle cheddar. Give it a little bit of spice. So I'm out of cheddar for Jensen. I'm gonna get a couple of these. I'm sure you like these. So for $1, some fresh beets out there. $2.49. Oh, pico de gallo, pickle de gallo. What? For $2.49, probably yummy. There's another dairy-free cheddar shred. I just don't know about using a different kind. It's probably fine, but Daiya works really good. Tofurkey, does anybody remember the tofu turkey? I remember. Hummus. Beanie spiced pickled vegetables. Probably really good too for $2.49. Oh, look at $1.99 for 12 count of these. Well, that's a deal. I'll get some, because you know I can do is put them in the freezer and make some more of that. Remember the chicken that we made? The buffalo chicken dip? I made it with hummus. That was really good. So $2. Let's actually scoop that out and do that. 5 wraps for $1. That's a deal. Cheese. Tofu. Big bag of Parmesan for $20. Let me Google how much it is at Sam's. 24 ounces is $10. This doesn't have ounces, does it? No, it does not. So we need to do some, let me do a quick Google. Okay, it's 1.5 pounds for 10. Look at you get 5 pounds for 20. That's a deal. Could you freeze it? Do you spend $40 worth of Parmesan cheese? No, just one would be good. That's great. This is so great for a bologna spread. It's like a Brooklyn. Brooklyn likes that. I do too. Yogurt, $2.99. It's probably the plain one, $1.99. It's only $2.64 for great value, so I'll stick with that. Oat milk French dessert. Okay, not bad. Plain yogurt. Nice. Okay, not bad. Original cookie jar. Crumbs. Candy canes for 50 cents. Chocolate mint. Chocolate mint, 50 cents. They'll use them. Okay, I think we found some great things. I'm gonna go check out and then we'll go to the other ones. Hold on. All right, $95 later. When have you gone shopping recently and gotten anything for $95? I was just thinking, I'm like, if we went to the dollar store, it would be and bought little snacks here and there, it'd be close to $95. So that's good. So I mean, the main thing is the cheese. That was a deal. And then the hummus. And we do have hummus at home, so I will throw that in the freezer. I don't mind that, and I'll make, if you just blend it up with the chicken stuff, we'll do the buffalo chicken dip. That's always a favorite. And then the Daiya cheese, definitely a deal. Snacks, it's just snacks. You know what I mean? That's what I always say. It's snacks. So now I'm gonna go ahead to, there is another one. What is the name of this? This one is called Sunflower Discount. We are gonna go to Pinecraft Discount Market. Let's go there. It's like 9 minutes away. All right, we made it. If this is in the Amish Mennonite community, I believe Lynette Yoder, she must live in this area somewhere, because this is where she lives in this. She's a Mennonite, and so she lives in this area. I know that I guys watch her. But if you ever come to Sarasota, Manatee County, go to when people come to Florida to visit, they always go to the eastern side oceans. They are not as good as the Gulf side ocean. Way better. And then people will go to like Fort Myers and like, you know, Clearwater, and they're just like tourists. So I say, come to Anna Maria Island. Anna Maria Island, Longboat Key, those by far have been the best beaches I've even seen. The only thing that has compared as a great one would probably be like the Florida Keys, because it would be, you know, like island water. So it's like that forgotten area. Like our area, Anna Maria Island, has not been taken. Like go to Clearwater, 10,000 skyscrapers and tourists and taking over money. Anna Maria Island is still like a island, like people live on it, and it's like houses. There's a few, you know, places like for vacation rentals, obviously, with all that, but not as much as everywhere else. So it's like the area of like unknown, and so it's like less people, less thing. There's still a lot of people, but not as many as the other one. So okay, so you come to Anna Maria Island, right? Manatee County, Sarasota, and then you come here. If you want to do discount stores, go ahead. But there is 2 Amish restaurants here. One's called Dear Dutchman. I think that's behind me. And then there's another one, I can't remember. It's more like a cafe. The Dear Dutchman one is like very nice. The Amish or Mennonite, I'm not sure which one, they have this whole like circle of like businesses, which is awesome. They have like a hotel, which is cool. I don't know if they have one here. We just saw like the papers in there, but the restaurants, like they made a really nice business out of it, which is awesome. And so the food in there is good. We've had the buffet in there. It's good. I like more like the mashed potatoes and gravy and chicken and like very good home style kind of food. I like to eat at the little cafe. It's just a small little cafe, and you can get sandwiches, you can get anything you want. Their pie, delicious, but it's like, you want to know the best tasting food in the world is Amish and Mennonite. They know how to cook. I say that, like, that's where I learned to cook from. Like, I grew up regular person, cooking, buying stuff from the store, and then we went to a Mennonite church area, and I learned from a woman, and their food is just delicious. It's delicious and yummy. And you know why? It's because the women are more at home, and so they have perfected the art of cooking, and they cook very, very well. So you will never be disappointed. I don't think you ever will be disappointed going to an Amish restaurant or cafe, and especially like these ones, because they're more made for people to come to. You know what I mean? It's not like just their own. It's like it's advertised as like, come in here, and they have, I know my husband's one of his jobs he worked at, they had their Christmas party there, and so it's just good food. And it's interesting seeing Amish people, because they ride bikes here in Florida. It's interesting, the culture, because we lived in Michigan. The Amish Mennonite culture, they had much more modesty standards, and we wore a lot of those too. Long dresses to the ankles, that kind of stuff, your clothing. And then we moved to the mountains, and I started wearing different style clothing, but more on but different than any of my friends, but just more of like where I felt God wanted us to be. Now you move to Florida, and it's hot a lot, so your standard of clothing is different. It's interesting, because if you live in the mountains, you would never think of wearing some of the clothes that you wear here in Florida. Living here in Florida, I would never think of wearing some of the clothes that I wear in Michigan. It's just culture-wise, and I know it is, because I know even the Mennonites, their style of clothing and dresses are completely, they would not, in my head, not in my head, but what I've observed in other areas, and like the other areas that we've lived in, that standard would not be acceptable. It would be considered not modest. And so it's definitely a culture thing. And I was talking to a girlfriend about it, and she'd gone on missionary trips and gone to other countries, and she says even the Mennonites and people, the plainclothes people that go over there, they definitely have a different style for modesty because of the heat. And so it's definitely a thing. So just a little fun fact and little observation that I have noticed since being here. So okay, let's stop yapping. Let's go inside and see what they have. This is a much smaller one. Very nice run by a very nice lady, and she's a regular lady. She's not a Mennonite, or I don't think she was, but just very nice in here. So we'll go see if they got something. Usually cereal, sometimes candy. It just depends on what they have. Little Debbie's are $1.50. The kids like those. These are $1.50. This one's $1.50. It's the bigger box for $3. These were my favorite as a kid. $1.50. I have LaCroix and stuff. Those are like $6. I don't really know what those are at the store. Got chips for $2. Street corn chips. Probably really good. Get that from Shipshewana. Campfire dust. This would be a really good Christmas gift. Or no, actually this one. This one would be buy one, get one free. Buttery Steakhouse, 5. I have that. Ranch, spicy. Some chips for $2. Look at these. $2.50. Spicy ranch. $5 for that. Favorite. Great. It's great pasta. Mini penne. So it's always nice to get different pastas. I can't get this at Walmart. My containers fit for 4. I'll get 4. Tricolor. Jumbo ribbed elbows, bow ties. So that's good. Look at that limited edition Old Bay. You know those are delicious. It'll make my kids learn to like them. See, that's a deal right there. So that would be $9, but that's still cheaper. The kids like these too, the mini chocolate chip ones. 5 pouches. I don't mind getting a couple of those for snacks. That's what this is all about. Brownies are always a winner. The kids love these. I loved Nutty Buddies as a kid. I feel like they taste like plastic now. Ooh, wait a minute. I got my delicious cookie. Thin chocolate now. Okay. Popcorn. Waters for $1. Still a little bit cheaper, but I'll get a box here for something good. I don't think anything. Those are probably really good. Missing 4. Alright, those I know will be delicious. Sauces are like $2. I know this cheaper, $1.50. It's probably really good. This is probably good for $1.50. Lots of fruit. Pears, buy one, get one free. Lots of nut butters. Fall party cakes are always yummy. Buy one, get one free for $2. Doug says. That's a deal right there for him. It's a candy cone for $2. King size candy bar. I still love these. $1.50. I just don't anymore. $4.50 for candy. That's pretty cheap. Much cheaper. You can get some coffees and stuff too. Not bad. 20 pound for $12.50. Let me look that up. Belgium for $2. Sometimes they have good stuff. Let's see their cereal. That's cheap. $4 for Honey Nut. Yeah, that's cheap. Get that one. Some salt for $1. We're good. Let's go see if they got anything else. $40 and they're not bad. So I always tell people I'm like there because a lot of people are like, I wish we had discount stores in our area. I have found if I don't go to the discount store and I just make my own treats or make my own food. So it's one of those things that it's processed. That's what you're buying. You don't, rarely do you find very basic, but I don't want to say that completely because I know I found like chicken and stuff like that in South Carolina, like plain stuff. But for the most part, it's like, it's packaged stuff. So you're paying for that as well, but you can just buy plain stuff and make it too. Because I know when we moved here over the last year, it's like buying it and making it myself. My budget stays about the same. This is just like fun stuff. So like this month, I have plenty of staples at home. I have 4 teenagers. So it's kind of like, what do we have? No big deal. They'll be fine. No complainers. But like, this is just fun snacks. So it's just, okay, fun snacks. Let's pull out the Old Bay Goldfish for today or whatever if we're going out or doing something. You know what I mean? So fill-in. That's all it is. That's how the discount store is. It's like you can still feed your family for inexpensive, just shopping regular. I do Sam's Club, Aldi, and Walmart. So, all right, not bad for a morning. Let's go head home through the traffic. Hopefully it's not as bad. Okay, home now. So this is the stuff we ended up with right here. Hummus. If I don't use this up, I'm going to be doing the buffalo chicken dip because that was so good with those. That was so good. And then we got this for Jensen because I'm out of the cheddar one, but he will like this. So these go in the freezer. Amazing. This was a deal. For 1 pound, it was $10 at Sam's Club. So 1.5. So this would be like 2, almost 3 times. So that would be, so how much did we save here? It would be cost me 10, 20. It cost me at least $30. So that was real good right there. Just some potatoes. We'll make something with it. I got these. This is my snack. I love these. Those are really good. This snacks. That's all it is. Snacks, donuts. I'll eat this with hummus right now. I got these for the kids because they like their flavored water, sodas, but this is just a little bit different. There's one more box somewhere. But over on the other side, there you go. So these are just throw in with some water, just, you know, like better Kool-Aid choice, I guess. Pasta, the mini ones. I've never had the mini ones. I don't remember the mini ones. Corkscrew, these are our favorite. So still a deal. I think it's probably the same price at Aldi, but I can't get these at Aldi. And it's the name brand. So kids like these too, the little mini muffins. So again, snacks, that's what it is. Birthday cake, honey buns, brownies, Star Crunch, Honey Nut Cheerios, some of these. Got some turtles. Greg likes turtles in there. And then these are really good. The Old Bay seasoning. I think the Old Bay seasoning is delicious. I bet you this will be really yummy. Chips, ranch ones. Got some Cheetos and Buffalo Ranch, like a Taki. Pretzel crisps, these are pretty good. And this is dairy free. I got this last time. It was really good for 99 cents. And then peanut butter because it's cheaper than Walmart and it's Libby's. So that would be like a name brand Libby's pumpkin. Now we'll use it for baking. These for Christmas stuff. These are great in soup. I haven't had this in many, many years at all. So we'll have to try these. And then tortillas. I'll head to Walmart and get some sausage. We'll do some breakfast burritos. Water chestnuts for spinach dip. And then I got this. This cost me $1.80 a box. So a jar of sauerkraut, I believe, is $1. I think it's $2 for the cheap one. I could be wrong. But this will be great because it doesn't have to be refrigerated. I can literally just take it and put it up with my food because I really am enjoying sauerkraut. And then these right here, I'll be interested to try these because they were 99 cents. And they'll be great. So this is not bad. $135, $140. Not bad for just a snack fill-in. Obviously, we're not going to base all of our meals off of this, but treats to fill in for fun things instead of going out to eat. You know, when we're going out doing an event, make a sandwich and take a fun snack with you. So yay on the discount food haul.